Should the basketball be touching your palm when you shoot? Today I'm gonna break down why maybe it should, and maybe why you should just not even worry about it altogether. So I think we've all heard before from, even NBA players, shooting coaches, team coaches, skills trainers, don't let the basketball touch your palm. There should be this little space between the basketball and the palm of your hand. And on the surface, I think the reason behind this advice is actually great, because you do want to control the basketball with the ends of your fingers, not your fingertips, but the last pads of your fingers. If you watch the best NBA players, they're usually going to contact the basketball with all their fingers. But here's the thing, if you watch Steph Curry, a lot of NBA players, there's very few where you watch them actually shoot. They might say the opposite. They might say the palm never touches the basketball, but if you watch them shoot, it does touch the basketball in that shooting hand. Here's a couple pictures to prove that. And Dame Lillard does something extra crazy with this from time to time. I'll show you a picture of that near the end of the video. Okay, so let's talk more details on this. Yes, you should be controlling the basketball with these fingers. But that being said, having your palm touch the basketball isn't necessarily a bad thing. In fact, it gives you another point of control, whether we're talking the base of the palm or the middle of the palm. It gives you a wider base of control. That's the reason we want to control it with our fingers to begin with, because this to this is really wide. I have better control way out here than if I'm trying to control the basketball like this. That's pretty obvious. So if I have my fingers wide here, here, and here, and I'm controlling it with those fingers, now I'm gonna have a more precise, consistent shot. And I don't have to use that guide hand and get that involved as much. But on top of that, if I can contact the basketball with the middle or even the base of my palm, what am I doing really? I'm widening that base of control, so now I have even more area to control the basketball. But we're just getting started there. And this same advice as far as having the wide base but not worrying about your palm touching the basketball applies to ball handling. I'll link you to a video at the end that'll really help you with understanding when you should and shouldn't be using your palm, and even when you should or shouldn't be using your fingers. If you watch Dame Lillard shoot sometimes, he's going to have the basketball not even contacting his fingers, and then he'll roll it off of the fingers into his shot. Now I think this is doing a few things for him. It's allowing to get a smooth one motion shot, so he can get more power from down here all the way up. If you notice, if I do that, it just rolls right off my fingers all smooth. So there's a nice transfer of power straight up, so you can get more effortless range. And then at the end, he's letting it roll off his fingers and then getting that wide grip to control the basketball at the end. Now that's something I'm not necessarily recommending you do. I'm just pointing out it's something he does. You might want to try it out and see if it works for you. So that brings me to my next point, which is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If you've got a shot that you're comfortable with, you have good range, you're consistent, and you can get it off in games without getting blocked, why would you spend a lot of time really focusing on fixing your palm touching the basketball just because someone told you that you shouldn't? So rather than convince you that you should go out of your way to touch the basketball with your palm, I'm saying maybe you should just not even think about it if you're already making shots. If you're having a hard time making shots and you've got plenty of practice in, because you're not gonna just make shots without practice, but you're still, putting in that practice, and you're just not getting the results, then maybe you should give this tweak a try and maybe try to have your palm touch the basketball. But at the end of the day, what you really should be focusing on is the rim. Nothing will affect your makes or misses more than your focus. And in fact, there's one hack with aiming that can help you instantly make more shots. It's already helped thousands of players. I'm sure it'll help you too. It's all covered in this YouTube video right here. And here's the video that goes over why your palm should touch the basketball when dribbling. Hit the like button if the video helped you out, and I'll see you in one of these videos next.